Well, hey fans, welcome back to another one of my movie reviews, and today I'm going to review Creed 2. Now, I love the Rocky movies. I loved Creed. When I first found out they were doing the first one, I was so excited. I was there opening day, and me and my boy Devin, I told him, if I get a Creed 2 screening, we're going back. And I got the Creed 2 screening. We headed down to Charlotte to watch, and I have to say, I really enjoyed this film. Steven Caple Jr. does a great job directing. While I do not think that he's on the level of Ryan Coogler, he's pretty close. He makes a pretty good sequel. I think the fact that Ryan Coogler did Creed 1 is why it was so good, because there's after so many years of not having a Rocky movie, we get to come back to this. And if Steven Caple Jr. had done Creed 1, then we'd be like, can Ryan Coogler follow up, if you get what I'm saying. But everybody comes back, does a great job. Michael B. Jordan, once again, proves that he is the stellar talent that he is. Him playing Adonis is so believable. It's so real. This dude is jacked. I'm telling you, he is jacked. And just watching how fast he is in the boxing ring is great to see. Tessa Thompson as Bianca. Loved it. Loved her arc in this. Loved her story. I did want a little more of what's going on with her. You know, she's doing her music thing in the first one. And this one, it seems like she's made it. She's signed to a label. But she's pretty much, I don't want to say all the way in the background, but this is Adonis' story. So we won't get a lot of how her career has taken, like what level is her career on? Is she like a Beyonce? Is she like a Nicki Minaj? Like which level of a musician is she? Is she like a, I don't know. Well, but I guess we'll find that out if they make a third one. Phylicia Rashad is still good. Sylvester Stallone back as Rocky once again turns in a great performance. And to a certain degree, I like old Rocky more than I like young Rocky. He's like this stoic figure who just knows so much. Like there's this one scene where he takes Adonis to the desert, get back into the shape to fight Viktor, and it's like, how does he even know about this place? Like, it's just kind of, you got to suspend your belief. Like, how does Rocky know about this boxing place in the middle of the Mexican desert? But that was great. And speaking of Viktor, Dolph Lundgren is phenomenal as Ivan Drago. I don't know how the Russians pronounce it, but whereas in the Rocky 4, he's like this cartoonish Russian villain. And this one, there's a lot more heart to him, a lot more backstory. Like, when you find out after he lost that bout to Rocky and, he did all those things, his country pretty much turned their back on him. His wife left him with his only son. He lost all the fame and all the glory. This was an Olympic athlete, if I'm remembering correctly. In Rocky 4, they say he was an Olympic level athlete, him and his wife. And everybody just turned their back on him because he lost one fight. But just the relationship between him and his son, which Florian Munteanu, that guy, you think Michael B. Jordan is jacked. This dude, he's like towering over him. He is like nothing but a pure ball of muscle. If you remember in Rocky 4, when you get to see Rocky and Drago walk up to each other the first time, and he's towering over Rocky, and he's buff, but he's not like buff. In Creed 2, when Adonis and Viktor come up, he's towering over him, but he's like, it's like a monster. And seeing this dude box, it sent chills down my spine. And the match between them, when you see like cinematography, the boxing, well, you don't get that long take like you got in the first film, you still get some pretty good boxing scenes. But overall, you're gonna want to go see this movie. It is enjoyable. It's fun for the whole family. I've heard some people say this is the perfect end to Adonis' story. I do not think so. I think we should get a Creed 3. And I wrote a whole article, not about Creed 3, but about, if you remember in Rocky 2, Apollo had two other kids, a boy and a girl, who were born before Adonis. We don't see them in Creed 1. We don't see them in Creed 2. I want a story involving what Adonis' relationship with them is, and I want that to unfold in the third movie. And I have a great idea for it. I even made up this stupid little poster. I'm not as good as someone like Boss Logic, but Creed versus Creed, make it happen. Overall, I'm going to give Creed 2 an 8.6 out of 10. Like I said, thoroughly enjoyed this movie. And if you thoroughly enjoy my reviews, head over to Stardust. I'm a superstar over there. You can check out my review of Creed 2. I'll have this review up on YouTube and the blog, flicksfrog.wordpress.com. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, and Reddit. I think the next review I'm doing is Fantastic Beasts 2. And until then, I'll be seeing you.